Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream tonight. I am back to streaming on YouTube actually, so this will be recorded and posted live. So, hooray! I guess. Alright. So, now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, because that's a challenge. While I try to figure that out, let's make another batch of living rock. Because that's just gonna cook up while I go. Hooray! Doing things. And the FPS does... Okay, so it still sucks, but it feels better, and that's what counts, right? Our feelings. So yes, we are good. Now I just need to check on a couple things just to make sure that everything is going according to all of my plans. Yes. I'm going to assume all is well. Let me check on this and make sure this is good. Oh, hey, it's good. Well, what do you know? Oh, that's not good. Alright, let me try to kill some of these things. Kill, kill, kill. Kill. Kill? Question mark? Let's see if that's any better. So I am streaming a little bit later today than usual, mainly because I wasn't conscious, so magic. Alright, let's take a look at the book and see what we're going to do tonight. So, bees are still done. Really do not want to do the mariculture breeding. Just don't wanna. Really do not want to. These I don't have access to yet. I was gonna do the Dreamlands, but I have to wait for someone. I promised that they get to watch me fail miserably in the Dreamlands, so that's not gonna happen at the moment. I also don't know how to spawn witch hunters, so maybe that will come in time as I do more of these witch requests. So we'll see. And I could spend more time in Thumbcraft. I haven't done any of that yet. Let's see. I could probably put all of this crap in the network. Could. These definitely on the network. Those. That. Gold coins, I think, are useless other than to count as gold nuggets, so those can go in the network as well. Yep, see, I don't even have gold coins in there anymore because they just went straight into the nugget machine. So, those are good. Wait a tick. I don't have any gold circuits or chipsets, so let's make some. Make a bunch of redstone. Good lord, I made 2,000 redstone last time I played, so apparently I go through way too much redstone. I still could do... Gah, okay. Yeah, that. And that. And that. Okay, those will sit in craft forever. I still have not made bronze, so that's a thing to consider. I also could pretty this up a little bit, perhaps. Some of this just can't be prettied up, like, just not possible. But it's pretty on its own, or so I'm gonna say. These are gonna cook quite fast because they all have max acceleration cards in them now. But I'm zipping away. That's doing something. I don't know what that's doing. It's cooking up one of these three things, so it's doing something. That's all that matters. I wanted to see if I can move any of this into this chest. Okay. I'm going to count these as base materials. And these can count as base materials, which can all go into the network. So the goal being emptying out this chest, sorry, emptying out this chest, so I can then move it. And I'll take you, and I'll take you, and you can stay floating in the air for now. Now, where's all this crud gonna go? Let's put it all here for now. Moving just a little bit of crap here and there. There, that'll make it easier. Stupid chests that are too big. Also the fact that these chests can't be moved through any of the methods that are easy. And of course the two remaining items. there. Oh, you're not the same chests? Okay, that's fine. You can just be adjacent. Wonder if I have my chest painter still. Blank paintbrush. Did I use up the other paintbrush? No, I didn't. It's probably gonna be fugly, but we'll see. Because I don't even remember what I painted, what I colored it as. You know, it'll do. It is indeed fugly, yes. But you know what? Not all chests can be beautiful. All chests are good chests. So I still have crap sorting itself. That's good. I still have lasers going like mad here. Now I could do bronze. And that would mostly involve making a setup kind of similar to this one. Except for over here. Do I have the sear bricks? I do. Okay. So let's make... Yeah, okay. Let's make some of the things needed. Glass. I don't have any bloody glass. Make me some. Okay, we got the tank. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so we need 4 sides, 9 blocks each. That would be 36, minus the 2 for this. So we'll need 34. And we need some pipe. Not entirely sure that's enough pipe. That should be enough. Let's see. This block. Yeah. Alright, so that's all the pipe I had. Let's see if that's enough to go where I want it to go. Okay, so I should move one of these, or both of those, up a step. I've been debating on doing that, so apparently now is the time. But done. I had blocks that didn't move. Okay. This one. That's better. Alright, so I need vector blocks. And then I need a shifting cross, right click, and right click. There we go. That's all good. Minor difference, but details are important. Let's break out our pew pew light gun. There. That'll do. This is the part where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, so I'm going to need one more pipe. Oh. I didn't have any of the materials on hand to make that. Fascinating. Also, I didn't math right. Because I said I needed 4 sides, I need 5 sides. So I didn't break enough sear bricks. There. I can math, I can't count. Those are apparently 2 different skill sets. So that went janky, but that's okay. And then I need to do this. And that. And apparently I can't math either, or else that would have been right. So, hooray for me. Alright, well, at least it's complete. So then I need an emerald pipe. And I'll need a new diamond gate. And diamond gate is made from wires. Let's go up and get that cooking. This one? Yeah, this one. Okay. So chip, wire, 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 wire. And as soon as lasers become available, well, it looks like it's going to automatically steal some lasers to start cooking that. He'll be done eventually. Now, the other thing I'm going to need is copper and tin. Actually, I'm going to need 3 buckets. Okay. And I might need to do this over at the other area. was my final pipe that I could have needed. Let's see, do I have a seared spout thingy? I do. Oh, yes, okay. So I'm going to need to take this over with me because I don't have any more lava over here to cook anything up. So let's cook up the block of tin first. Then I need to go grab my, no, I don't need to go grab it. It should be right in here. Diamond gate. Let's put you down, diamond gate down. I need the gate copier, shift paste. And then none of that worked because nothing is connected to it. Never mind, I'll do that in a moment. Alright, are you done cooking? You are, okay. So, bucket of tin. Can pour out this away. And then, probably going to need another, yeah, okay. So give me all three of those. Now, can I get this back easily? Not easily. I'll have to pump it into my tank, I suppose. Alright, so copper. Bucket. Pour. Alright. And then bronze. Which means I need to throw the other thing of tin in there, because I want more bronze. Meanwhile, do I have a tank I can use? I do. Got all the pipes in my inventory, so that'll do. That'll do. Come on, tin. You can do it. That'll do nicely. And then I need my bronze in a bucket. Okay, that's good. So you can go away. And you can go away. And instead, you can go there. You can go there. Let's see, wrench. Can't wrenchy. Gate. I think I did blue wire and green wire. Because I needed to get the gate copier to paste as much of the data as possible. Yes, okay. So, this is the exact configuration that I had for my titanium production. So if there is a fluid in the tank that is molten magnesium, pump out a green pipe signal. If there is fluid in the tank that's impure titanium, pump out a blue pipe signal. This should be redstone signal. Ah, I missed yet another thing on this pipe. Because this gate needs to have an Antarctic installed. Which means I need one of these. Because that copy and paste for the gate controls only works for whatever is currently viable. That needs to go in there. So if it doesn't have something like Antarctic, it doesn't have those controls available. So that's annoying, but understandable. If the controls don't exist, it can't really paste the controls very easily. So right-clicky, 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 shift right-clicky, and all as well now. So we've got the energy pulsar. So as I said, if you've got the two base liquids in here, output two different pipe signal colors. If there is no pipe signal color, pump it out. No pipe signal color, pump it out. So as long as there is no magnesium or titanium in here, pump them out. And if there is the third output fluid, in this case titanium, but I'm going to be changing it to bronze. So let's configure those. So tin, green signal, no green signal equals pump. Copper, blue signal, no blue signal equals pump. And bronze, if bronze is in there, pump. So this is diamond and gate, so every single one of these has to be true. So there cannot be tin in here, there cannot be copper in here, there can only be bronze in here, and it will then pump based on all these conditions. So that is the same thing I've got over here with my titanium. We should be good to go. So the last thing I wanted to do is pump those liquids back in. Okay, that's simple enough. Pump and pump. So those liquids converted automatically, and this started pumping as soon as there was only bronze left in. So it works exactly as planned. Perfect. Alright, so this, gimme. So some of this can go back in the network. I don't need that anymore, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Yeah, screw it, why not all of these things. I don't even need the gate copy anymore, because I don't have any more alloys that I need to smelt up, so this doesn't need to exist anymore. I was literally holding on to that just for the purpose of making bronze. I do need my food. Oops, I already have my food. Those can go back in. I'll keep this out just in case. Alright, and the last thing that I need to do is make the recipes and put that over there. So, I need to make an interface. Done. I need cables. Make me some more cables. Good enough for now. And then I need a couple transfer cables. No, not cables. Logistical transporter. I will never remember that name, but that's okay. Alright. And then I need to make the recipe. So, 3 copper plus a tin equals 4 bronze, I believe. I do believe it is an equal conversion. So you need to go directly adjacent. Kind of wanted them on even level, but that's okay. I could rebuild that one to be even level, but I don't care that much. Alright. Cable can go from here. Apparently nothing lines up. Why does nothing line up? Oh, that's why. Okay. You can go there. Go here. That'll do. You get the recipe. And then logistical transporter is going to bring the items from here up to here. There we go. Now all those are going to continuously fly back into the network at high speeds. See, look at it go. Zip zoom. Alright. So that's good. Now as soon as this clears out, a couple more blocks to go, I can test out the recipe and make sure that the crafting works. It should work just fine. Hey, Air Tangent, how you doing tonight? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, is this done? That's done. Alright, so let's make some bronze. Not that I really need to, but... Okay. I'm gonna put you in blocking mode just in case. It shouldn't matter, but... So you're all going to craft up, and I know from testing this, it works. The new Xbox One X, that is awesome. How is it so far? First Xbox, nice. Well, congratulations. What games do you have so far? Thaumcraft is all moved out here. You have a couple games you can't play. What? How does that work? That sounds like torture. You have a couple games that you can't even play yet. What's this? Oh, well, that's a challenge. If you don't have Xbox Live, that will definitely stop you from playing the Xbox games. It's a shame that they made a lot of that kind of mandatory these days. Back in my day, you could play unplugged. totally intentionally sound like an old fart, but that's okay. Alright, let's make me another crafting table. But it's good that it lets you connect to the overall internet, even though you don't have Xbox Live, so I mean, that's a good start. Make me things. Hurry up and make me things faster. So I'm assuming that you're going to get Xbox Live as soon as you possibly can, so you can start playing those games, because that's being able to play games on your console sounds like an important deal. Okay, I'm not entirely sure I like that white one. I might convert that into a teal looking thing. Yeah, I don't like the white one. It kind of blends in with the wall there. Yeah, I think you'll survive. Eventually, you'll make it, and you'll be able to play those games. You know, I've still been waiting on getting a PS4 myself, and I actually bought a PS4 game trying to encourage myself to get one, but it still hasn't happened yet. Let's see. I'll figure out a solution to that later. I like that much better. Maybe. I think I will make my first one of these. I need an ingot of some kind. I don't think it matters which. And then I need yeah, I've been debating on it. I mean, as you can see, I'm on PC, so I play PC games most of the time, and that so far has been kind of my stopping point. Like, I'm on PC so much that I haven't been able to fully justify just getting a PS4 to have it sit around and do nothing. So, you know, maybe if I get a PS4, I might crack out my my capture card and maybe be able to stream some PS4 games, perhaps. That's a possibility. Maybe that's not the recipe. Oh, I know what the recipe is. I should have known this. I need my knife back, and I need another ingot. Let's make some. Recipe is the exact opposite of what I was trying. No, I can't do that either. Well, then what's the friggin' recipe? I will have to look at that to see if it works for my needs, because I am currently using Restream, which lets me stream to Mixer, Twitch, as well as YouTube, and I think I want to keep doing that, so I'm hoping that there's an option for that, but I don't know for sure if it can do Restream. If there's a way to configure it to use Restream, work with that stream button, then maybe. That'd be great. Okay, so this is the recipe, but it's still not letting me use the one I want to use, and that's frustrating. I wonder. No, okay. So it's not that. Is it just the block I want to use? Yeah, it's just the block I want to use. It doesn't work with the Greywood planks. Well, that's balls. Okay, in that case then, I'll use a different method. Really? I can't cut it either? Well, fine, I'm just gonna have a hole there. Alright, YouTube, Twitch, or Daily. I don't know what Daily is, actually. I should look that up. I have not heard of anyone mention Daily as a streaming service. Brief pause for awesome music. Are you talking about Daily Motion? Interesting. No worries, no worries. I figured it out. So, Daily Motion, based in France, one of the largest video platforms in the world. Good to know. It seems kind of odd that I have not heard of anyone mentioning that in all of my browsing and gaming and all that fun stuff. So I will definitely look into that. So thank you for the tip. I'll take a look and see if that is another platform option for me. But I can stream to 4 places at once. Hooray! Alright, so all of the crap that I want to do. How deep do I want to get into Thumbcraft right now? Because Thumbcraft can get pretty deep. And I don't know how far this book is going to take me. But I do need to make Void Metal before I can unlock a quest somewhere else. So that's probably as deep as I need to go currently. Let's start with making the wand focus of Shock. That's not how you spell shock. See, I have problems spelling sometimes too. I need air shards, potato, nether quartz. Okay. I needs me a potato and quartz. Yeah, I can never fault someone for their spelling because I fail at typing on a regular basis. Shock. Alright. So that is done. Get a focus pouch and some uncommon treasure. So let's see what we got in our treasure bag, shall we? Button, 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 button. We got some emeralds, pearls, gold, gold. Some of those ring things, fire resistance, and crappy splash potion. Okay. I don't really want to put the potions in the network. We'll open up the focus pouch, though. Hey, Gears with a bunch of numbers. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Potions can go in here for now. Yeah, every once in a while a new person just follows out of nowhere, and then they may or may not ever speak. I've seen that happen quite a few times. Alright, so I have completed a quest. I know these are important, so I should do these. Because these will help me in my future crafting. So, I need to make the Thaumaturge armors. And that is a bunch of enchanted fabric, which is wool, and one of each of the aspects. And I need, let's see, 8, 15, 19. So I need 19 enchanted fabric, which means I need 19 wool. And I need a bunch of string. I don't know what 19 times 4 is. Not that. So I need more string. Oh, and that's all the string I have, which means I need to teach the network how to make string. Alright, network. How do I make string? String is made from spider essence. That'll do nicely. Wool is made from cotton or string. So I've already got the cotton in there. So let's do spider. Spider essence. Making me some strings. Let's see, you can go here. There's a good spot. Now, make me string. Like some. There we go, there's all my string and wool that I need. And you go into here. That didn't work at all. There we go. Okay. Do I have enough? I do. 19. Hooray. And those are all different essences, which is good. So I might actually be able to make this in one shot without having to go recharge my wand. So I'm going to take you, and I'm going to put you on immediately. These are Thaumaturge robes. They look like so. And they actually help make your crafting a little bit cheaper. So if you look here, see this requires 4.9 of this water essence. Previously that would require 5, so it's actually giving me a discount of 0.1. It's not much, but in the long run when crafting a lot of stuff, it does help quite a bit. Because you have to recharge this wand, and it can only store 50 of each at a time. So when I'm using 5, that's, you know, only 10 crafts that I can do before it's done. So it's definitely handy to save as much as you possibly can. So now I've got my boots, and now that only requires 2.88, whereas it would have required 3. So it's saving me even more now that I'm wearing 2, and this one's going to save me even more. And I should have been wearing my dang goggles. I don't have my dang goggles. I need to make my dang goggles. Because that should have been giving me a 5% discount this entire time, and I did not have it. So let's make this. I need manolens and gold. And I also don't have any more shards to work with. Oh, hey, that can be scanned. Great. Alright, and then I need leather and 2 more gold. Okay. I don't have any leather. You know, I keep having to do this. I'm probably going to have to automate this at some point. Come over here to my flower magic area. Make up some leather. I didn't grab my gold. I forgot. There we go. Now I has my goggles. So now I look like kind of a weird steampunky mage, I guess? Sure, why not? Then I want to see if I have armor stand. I do have armor stand. I do not have slabs, so let's make slabs. Let's see. You can go over here. Now, I wonder if this still takes the redstone signal. Where is that? Oh, I hope that's not going to interfere with anything. Pretty sure that's the right spot. Uh-oh. Cat time. Hi, cat. Give me a cat. No problem at all. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks again for the follow, and thanks for the chat. I appreciate it. There we go. I hope that doesn't interfere with anything over here. You're not redstone sensitive. Okay. We should be good. Alright. Where did I put my book? Oh, it's on my hotbar. I'm a dumb. I got some stuff out of it. Thanks, I hope so too. We will see if we can make it happen. There we go. You know, I could definitely have a set of these for the different armors that I'm going to get. Let's do that. I don't know if they're going to stay there, but we'll see. I've got this set as well. That is a twin. It is indeed. How you doing tonight? Where's my magic armor? Could make another Mana Steel set. I might just do that, just to have it. And then I want to make a Mana Weave set, just also to have it. Mana Weave is lots of string, so I need 48 string, I believe. No, I need whatever 4 sets of 24 is. I think it's stacking 16. Stacking 32. There we go. Okay. I am doing just fine. You know, I don't know if I could do a weave in my hair. I already have too much hair as it is. Alright, make me 24. Done. Gimme. Gimme more. No, give me the rest. There we go. Got one of them. Oh hey, an achievement. And let's do the same. I totally forgot that I can do this method. And I need more armor stands. Probably gonna kick myself when it comes to trying to move all these things, but for right now it looks pretty, so I'm doing it. There, colorful. I did a thing, huzzah! I'm not going to put those in the network. Now, back to the book. What does the book want of me? What do you want of me? Alright, so I'm going to need to make Nitor. And I want to do my first Nitor away from the base. Because if I make Nitor in the base, I'm going to set my base on fire. So let's go do that. I need a netherrack. I still have my... I do. Now, to make Nitor, we need glowstone in with 3 Potentia, 3 Ignis, and 3 Lux. So I know for a fact that Potentia... I can't search for Potentia. What am I doing? I can search for coal. So if I grab 2 coal, that is... actually, I need 3 coal. No, I'm failing miserably at navigation. So 3 coal is 6 Potentia and Ignis. And then I need torches. Well, fine, be that way. More coal. I don't have any sticks either. What's wrong with me? And then coal. And then glowstone. So I believe 3 coal for 6 of those, and 6 torches for 6 of those. Plus, is it... Yeah, so 2 glowstone would get me 2 nitor. And then I need buckets for water. Where do I have access to water? Because this isn't... I should put a tank there so I can grab water. I mean, nothing is not wrong with me. Tank. Tanks. Alright, so doing this away from the flammable house, because I've already had it set on fire once, and I'm not looking forward to doing that again. There. No. Fire. Water. Ow, I'm on fire. Ow, I'm on fire. That. Hooray! Put out said fire. Give me my crucible back. Fill up my shame. Alright, so I made my first nitor. And they give me 10 nitor. Awesome. Alright. Here? Yeah. There. No, not there. Better place. Over here. Because water. Okay, so water. No, I don't really want to go through the effort of upgrading all of those, but I do. Typing is friends. Okay. Make me alloys. I have alloys. Hooray. Doot, doot, doot. And I'm gonna put this down. Why? Why you do those things? Why you do these things? Why you do any? Oh, redstone signal. Haha! I get it. Okay. So that's a challenge. Can I do that here? No. here. Stupid redstone signal transfer. Do I need it? Fuck it, let's do it without. Okay. Upgrade all of the things. Upgrade all of the things. Are we good? Oh, one more. Okay. Now upgrade more of the things. No, don't fall down holes. Falling down holes is lame. Did I get it all? I think I got it all. And then final upgrade. So much upgrade. Not falling down holes. No, I don't wanna. Upgrade all of the things. And then wait forever for this pump to catch up. Because these things can hold... They can hold 64 buckets in each pipe. And I just upgraded a boatload of pipes. So there's, like, a lot of storage in here that needs to get filled up. So that's going to take some time. In the meantime, though... you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here either. Pipe? There we go. Actually, let's cut the hole now. And no, my fallen soldier, I salute you. I'm never gonna see you again. Goodbye. You are impossible to recover. There. That'll do. No. I can't navigate currently. Quit it. You and your cursing me of falling down every hole. Now I'm doing it. Alright, what do I need now? No, no, 64 buckets. This is the early days of Farmville. What are you talking about? I wonder, wonder. What's in a Wonder Ball? At some point, I'm going to make taint. And I need to get rid of it. I wonder what I have for methods of getting rid of taint. I could bottle it. Doesn't sound pleasant. I think my only real option is going to be the taint thistle. And then we'll eat taint and turn it to mana. How do I make a taint thistle? How do I make a taint thistle? Apparently I don't know how to make a taint thistle yet. That's unfortunate. Oh, mighty book, enlighten me on taint. This pack is version 1.7.10. So dayblooms are still a thing, but they do die after a few days. The dayblooms were entirely deprecated by 1.10.2, I think. I think it's one of the versions in 1.10.2 where they deprecated them entirely. Yes. So what I will need to do is, once I can get to Arcane Infusion, I will need to make a Taint Thistle, which will then eat all of the taint that I generate, so I don't have to worry about it. So that'll be a thing later. So the things I've opened up in the book that I want to get, I probably should suck it up and get the Bone Wand stuff so I can make the Primal Staff at some point. Really don't like getting warped, but I'm gonna need to at some point. Maybe I could make some of this stuff. Because I know I need to make some of the stuff for this book, not the other book. Your ears perk up at Bone Wand, but you don't giggle at me saying taint repeatedly? Ah, for shame. So I need to make 5 Thaumian ingots. Alright, so this area is going to be this type of magic-y glowy thing. A torch? What? No. How much light does all the crap provide? I'm not getting any F7 action here. Really? No F7. I disbelieve. Okay. So, does Greatwood Plank not generate monsters? I don't want to trust that. There we go. There. That appears to be lit up enough. There might be some spots right here that could cause a problem, but we'll find out when something tries to murder me. That's the only true test. Has something tried to kill you today? Yes, no. Apparently all this magic is hungry work. Well, there's a good chance that if something is going to try to kill me, I'm not going to be expecting it. So they're going to jump me from behind, I'm going to go, ah, like a little girl, and then I'm going to murder it. But it sure as heck is going to try to get me first. for Precantatio. What do I have that can generate Precantatio? I've also learned I cannot click this button. If I click this button, the game explodes. So I'm not going to click that button. But that also means I need to get my magic, or my aspect information elsewhere. Precantatio, what do you got for me? Ugh. Hey, it didn't explode, hooray. So, Greatwood's got some. One, but that's a lot of arbor that's gonna get blasted into the air. It's also a lot of extra crap that can get blasted into the air. These might be good, because they only have one each. Yeah, I think those seeds might be the best option. Okay, let's do that, shall we? That means I need to actually spread some of those seeds, but that's okay, that's the thing I can do. Let's do purple, since we are growing things. We are growing things that need to be turned into purple goo, so I'm gonna count that as some sort of logic. Actually, which ones do these grow on? These grow on these ones. There we go. Alright, this is going to take a little while. I need 20 of them, assuming that it doesn't go horribly, horribly wrong and I have to start over. Which means I probably should grab quite a few more. Alright, that should be enough. Not a very efficient system, I might say. I'm missing a crop. Why am I missing a crop? Ah, whatever. Magic shenanigans. Ah, there it is. There's my missing crop. Okay, that's enough of that nonsense. You can go back, you can go back. My backup handful can go back. And I'm gonna need a wand. I'm gonna need to go refill that wand at some point. Night's almost over, so that's not gonna help me much. Okay. So just to confirm, forgot what the hell stuff's called. There we go. Done. Just to confirm, it is made from 4 Precantatio and an iron thrown in. No, not on fire. Fire bad. Yay. Hooray! And then I have a bunch of leftover herba that is going to go up in the air. Bye, herba. Nice knowing you. Alright, so I have Thaumium done. You can go in there for now. Alright, now what? Sure. So this is essentially a magic wireless redstone. I don't need it in the least. Although it probably would have come in handy when attempting to automate my Botania setup, but too late for that now. Alright, so it wants me to make red crystals, which is vitreous and redstone. So diamond gives me vitreous, and 4 of it. Oops. 1 diamond for 4, not the other way around. And then 4 redstone in there should give me the 4. Yeah. I do need 4 red crystals, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Diamond, redstone. Yay, red crystal. And then I need an hourglass. Specifically this hourglass? Yeah, regular old hourglass. Okay, that doesn't require any magic whatsoever. Hourglass. Repeater, do I have? I don't. I need some redstone torches. Repeater. And hourglass. Awesome. And it gives me a bunch more red crystal, which I don't want or need. In the box with you. Okay, so now I need alchemical furnace and arcane alembic, which I'm going to want to make 4 of those, I think. Arcane furnace is... Where are you, arcane furnace? Oh, duh. Alchemical furnace. Chemical furnace is another crucible, furnace, and some arcane stone blocks, which is regular stone around a crystal of some sort. Okay. you. And I need a furnace. Alright, pop the crucible down. Turn it into a magic-y crucible. And then I need to turn the stone into a thingy with the stuff. I'm wearing my magic underwear. Good. Hooray! So I have an alchemical furnace. Now I need arcane alembic, which require V filters, silverwood planks. Okay, I'm gonna have to recharge my wand very soon here. Silverwood planks. And that's 1 filter per alembic, and I will want 4 of them, I believe. 1, 2. Okay. And then alembics are gold iron buckets. Alright. Make me things. Go. Oh, not enough. Not enough water V, and I'm probably going to need more air as well. No, cat. This is not your time. Not your time. Alright. Now I need to go hit the eye and find out where I can get some air and aqua. Okay, so the most aqua is really heckin' far away. That's a good start, I guess, is right here. So let's mark that one. And that would be this one. So I'm gonna suck you dry. Okay. And then more air and aqua. And the closest of which is here. Still more air, still more aqua. Really is not much aqua around here. That's unfortunate. Let's go to this one. Let's go a little bit. Actually, let's stop by here. Done with air, apparently. Zoom, zoom. Oh, you're down here, aren't you? Random pause. Okay. What are you? Oh, I could use some Terra. Let's get rid of that, because that's ugly. This way. That is this one right here. Alright, so I still need Aqua Ordo Terra. Aqua. Ordo Terra. Eh, that's some. That's the wrong direction. This is the right direction. And this is why I don't like the early stages of Thumbcraft. because it can take quite a while to get all the stuff that you need. Just because of the luck of the draw. If you don't get good aqua or whatever near you, it's just a lot of effort to get what you need. And then your flight runs out, and then you're slow again. What are you? You're too far down for me to care. You are purely purred, and I don't need that. There you are. So I am full on everything now. Awesome. Now, how to get home. Bah, humbug. To the flying machine. And my flight's gonna run out soon. I really wish that there was a permanent flight in here, but I don't know of it. The only other flight that I'm aware of in this pack is the thermostatic harness, which is a Thaumcraft device, but that requires feeding it aspects, just like the wand here. And I have never been good at automating that type of stuff. Alright, back home. Good, good. So, we've got our 4 Arcane Alembics, and the book says we are done with that. Wait, it says I've got a warded jar, but I certainly don't have a warded jar, because I never made a warded jar. So let's make a warded jar. I'm gonna want a bunch anyway. And you are just glass panes with a wood top. Ooh, I never taught it how to make glass panes. I should do that. There we go. There's my warded jar, just to say I did the quest properly. And then I get a whole bunch more warded jars for my troubles. And then we've got Essentia tubes. It's always good. And then Arcane Infusion is next. And Meltdown. Fluids to Essentia. Yeah. You know, I never understood the purpose of fluids to Essentia, because fluids don't typically contain much good Essentia. Water's just got aqua, lava's just got fire stuff. So, like, I don't need those. I mean, I need a little bit, but not enough to make a system out of it. Whatever. I mean, unless this somehow makes more things? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look into it. It's making me make one anyway, so. Arcane alchemical boiler. That's not too bad either. So let's take some more iron, make another crucible. furnace. Place the thingy down, get my wand back. Zappy zappy. Make the thingy. Thingy done been made. And then we need Crucible of Souls. Interesting. I've never done that before. That might be a thing I would want to do. Okay. So, let's see. Crucible of Souls. I don't know how to make a Crucible of Souls yet. Ah, that's why I've never done it before, because I've never delved too deeply into Thaumic exploration. Since I don't know how to make it, that means I haven't learned it in the book yet. I can only almost guarantee it's a warp-inducing one. Let's see. Oops. I can exit my search now. Gadgets? No, not gadgets. Is it Esoterica? Yeah, it's Esoterica, okay. Because the Everfull Urn is Thaumic Exploration. So where are you? Where are you? Maybe 'tis not in here. Or it's dependent on something else I haven't learned yet. Okay. This is all blood magic related. This is automagi. No. Let me hear. I can't find it by searching either. So it's probably still completely locked down. And I don't know how to unlock that. Oops, I've got some flux to deal with there. Luckily it's just a little. And gone. There. All better. Get rid of this. You all can go in the box now. Okay, so I don't know how to make this yet. So I'm going to have to research that. This is automation. They gave me tubes to work with, so maybe I'll make the alchemical construct. There. Ooh, advanced alchemical construct. Fancy. So I need 2 of them, so that's the 8 tubes that I've got, but I also need dissension valves, which requires more tubes, so I'm going to make more tubes. Aha! That's what I need. This Quicksilver can go in here, and that gets me Quicksilver drops. Gold nuggets, what else do I need? Iron, glass, 2 levers, more V filters, so I need gold. Okay. I need great wood planks, gold, glass, iron. Oops, forgot my levers. And I need to grab my ascension tubes that I've already got, and some solid planks. So many things. So many things. Let's do that. What am I missing? I need more tubes, that's right. Tubes! Make me a bunch more tubes. I didn't have enough V to make that. That's unfortunate. Which means I don't have enough V to make this. Ah, right. More levers. Levers. Man. Is it dark yet? Is it gonna be dark yet? Where the heck is my star of choice? Nowhere. It's a cloudy day or something. Okay. I need to teach it how to make quicksilver. I'm gonna go do that. Probably should teach you how to make amber too. I don't know how to make amber. Regular old smelting? Regular old smelting. Okay. So let's do that. There we go. So that's how you make amber. And I probably should teach you how to make those things as well. No. What's it called? Cinnabar? Yeah, cinnabar. That's if I happen to need them in large quantity, which I don't know if I will, but we'll see. Alright, so I need a whole bunch of aquavie again. Awesome. You know, if I'm gonna need that, what I think I want to do, maybe make another Greatwood wand so I can have a couple of them filled up. Greatwood wand is made up out of a bunch of crap I can't make yet. Okay. I'll do that that later then. I'll do that on my next refill. So I need to go get some aqua and some of the other crap. And before I do that, I think what I will do is I will make a different sash. And specifically the Plane Strider sash. So I need another Sojourner sash and I need a map. What? I can't make a map? No, that's not right. Interesting. Let's see if I can figure it out. Air, earth, some leather, and a steel. Earth, air, and flesh. I need 2 pasture seeds and sugar, which I have sugar. Pasture seeds I can make with this. How doth I make a map? Sure. So, can I make the sash with a vanilla map? No, I have to actually make the map into something. How do I do that? Like that, apparently. I've never used a vanilla map before. Thank you for the follow, Kin. I appreciate it. I don't know how to pronounce your full name. Kin Boilo? Eh. I hope I don't screw it up too badly. But thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Yay, Plane Strider sash. Okay. Now, let's put this bugger on and see how fast we can go. So I need to go to a spot where I have a bunch of aqua. That spot will do nicely. So this Plane Strider sash allows you to walk gradually faster the longer you go in a straight line. So let's see how fast this is. Yes, I am playing on PC. This is the Java version of Minecraft, and it is heavily modded. So a lot of the stuff that you're seeing is not in the vanilla Minecraft. I'm going faster and faster. It's like a train. It can't be stopped except for, you know, by small objects. Choo-choo. I do not have an Xbox One. I have debated on it, but I play on PC all of the time, so I just don't really spend any time on consoles. No, water! My nemesis! I think this is its top speed. It's definitely faster than the regular sash, but it's not fast. Hello, Gabo! Nice, yeah, I know that they've started bringing out the Bedrock Edition, which lets you mod on the console versions. And I'm definitely happy to see that, and I'm hoping that they merge the modding together between the Java version and the console versions, because that would be ideal, because then, you know, one mod can go into all places. I'm not sure I like their concept of paid mods, though. I'm still hesitant on that. I am doing just fine, Gabo. How you doing? I'm running super fast. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh god. I am running into the ocean. That's a challenge. There's an ocean here. Alright, time to fly the rest of the way. There you are. I needed you. I did not, however, want to fall in the water. Okay. Need to drain you of all of your strength. Let's see. I need some food. Yep, and I am glad that they're bringing modding to the console community. I just hope that goes well. Alright, what else do I need? Don't need any more aqua. I need ordo and air for the most part. So my closest ordo is... Oh god, I have terrible ordo access. Don't have any ordo and air. Not much is the short answer to that. So far from home. And this sash is not good for flight. Interesting. Yeah, let's see if it picks up speed in flight as well. Because if it picked up speed during flight, that would be crazy fast. And a happy Meat Boy Creeper to you too. Oh my god, super fast. I can appreciate this speed. And my flight's dead. Dagnabbit. Nice. What type of videos do you make? Spider! Kill it! It's a spider! Aw, that killed my momentum. I should have known better than to kill that spider. And I also don't have any armor on me, so I'm gonna go fly above everything. No! Don't fall in giant holes. Falling in giant holes is a bad thing. Let's see about making another wand. Gold caps can be made. Great wood. And I think it's just that. No, it's that. Yeah, there we go. And then I need to do that. Hooray! Now I have 2 wands, so I can fill up both of them and have some extra storage space. You. String can go away. And I have enough stuff left to make some things, so let's make some things. I was going to make another alchemical construct. I am missing something. Ah, yes. Missing that. Tubes. Dang it, I'm missing my ordo. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. And I'm in a place in the game right now where most everything I need access to is relatively easy. Not like easy mode easy, but still relatively easy. So now it's just a matter of doing the crafting part of Minecraft, and I can appreciate that. So give me that. You go in this order, and now I need to go out and kill things. Kill all of the things. Are things gonna spawn here? Please say no. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. I got rid of my my blaze spawner. Well, the snowmen are still gonna have a good time spawning. Alright, now that I got rid of my blaze spawner, I don't have to have these lit up. Alright, come at me. Now I can go kill some dudes over here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Oh god. I'm elsewhere now. Where am I? There we go. I enjoy doing it, so that's always a plus. And having people appreciate it is even better. So thank you. Ah, tiny zombie. Hate you guys. I need to go this way. I heard another tiny zombie. No, you don't get to shoot me in the head. Alright, let's suck these things for all they're worth. Sucky, sucky. Spider! You go squish now. And then I need to suck you. And then I need to suck you. And then I need to kill all the guys. Suck and kill. Yes, that's the right order of things. You die. I see some witches to kill. No, evil kitty, quit it. No, evil kitty, quit it. Enderman, die. You go squish now. Hooray. Alright, so all that killing was partly to relieve some stress, because I was getting a little bit stressed out, but also partly because it helps to regenerate my wands. So this one's full, and this one is mostly full. Hang on, I'll get you in a minute. Mostly fullish. I need a lot more Ordo, though. Quit it. And then Evil Dead Kitty. Evil Dead Kitty, there we go. So, I need Ordo, Ignis, Aqua, Terra. Ordo, I already sucked that one dry. Next Ordo is here, and it happens to have Ignis on it, so that's convenient. It's not close convenient, but it's still there. You have things I need. Okay, not much, but still. Still, things I need. You also have Ignis. What do you got? You have Ignis as well. But I don't need any more Ignis. Huzzah! So, Ordo is this away. Oh, that's Ordo as well. And Aqua. That's Ordo also. I like that they're color-coded. That's handy. And I think the only one they're missing now is Terra after this. Ooh, that's a pure one. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Alright, so Juan says, yes, just need Terra. What do I have for Terra? Not much. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we can go back this way. This is a large collection of mods. This mod pack is on an older version of Minecraft, and it is called Regrowth. The wand that I have in my hand is from Thaumcraft. That also includes this book, which has a lot of information about the mod. The flight that I'm using and the armor that I have is from Botania, which is a flower-based magic mod pack, or a flower-based magic mod. There we go. That's the words I was looking for. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions you have about all of this stuff. There is a lot to learn in all of the packs. Oh god, I'm gonna fall. Hooray. Yeah, it almost works as a form of achievement. So this book teaches you all about the mod. This tells you about the aspects. So each item contains various magical aspects. So rock is going to contain the aspect of earth, and lava is going to contain the aspect of fire, that kind of stuff. I can't push this button because it will crash the game, and there are reasons for that, but I'm not going to push the button. This entry tells you about the book that you are currently reading. This is how you do research, so it tells you all of the different things. And research is done in a very odd way, and I don't have a way to show it right now, but all of those aspects that you see there, once you acquire those aspects, in the version that I'm playing, you can just buy the research. So if I click this button, I will learn about research duplication. I don't need to do that, because research duplication is only for sharing with friends, and I'm playing solo, so I don't need to push that button. Hey, you know, sometimes the book has to be self-aware. It's got to teach you these things. I just realized I'm falling the wrong waypoint. I gotta go this way. I'm dumb. So yeah, it's not achievements necessarily, but you do need to do the research to unlock the different things that you can do in the mod. So there's definitely some work to be done there. Hey Preston, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. And all that work for that, but I'm done filling up on my wands, so that's good. Direction to home is this away. Why is there random blue here? Oh god, I'm in an eerie biome. That means this node right here is an evil node. Is the bad guy. The wands are full. Orbs. Which orbs? Are you talking about these orbs? If you're talking about these are aspect nodes. And they contain raw forms of the magic in the world. So rather than breaking up this log to get some aspect of wood, I might be able to absorb it out of these here. And there's kind of two different forms of aspect. There's like almost the air form of aspect, where it is close to a gas that you can suck into the wand and all that. And then there's also the liquid form of aspect, which you can use to craft up certain things and put it in a bottle and all that stuff. Meat aspect tastes like meat. there is essentially a meat aspect. So, sort of, yes. And put away some of my junk that I have accumulated. So if we look at flesh, if I can spell flesh, flesh has that meat bone looking aspect at the top there. That is essentially the meat aspect. So yes, there is a meat aspect and it tastes like meat. The other aspect is the human aspect. It's called humanus, and it's you've got the human aspect in anything that's based on humanoids. So if I were to scan a zombie, it would have the humanus aspect, that kind of thing. Ooh, I need to scan my thaumium. So I need to grab this thingy, I need to scan that. Yay! What else haven't I not scanned yet? Yes, I do. In fact, Botania, so let's scoot over the wall here. This is Botania. Like, all of this crap here is Botania. And it's a flower-based magical mod that is separate from Thaumcraft. Then both of those magic mods are in this pack. And if I take some flesh, and I know I'll need 4 coming up soon here, so I might as well do this now. I can throw... So mana is stored in a liquid form in these mana pools, and I can take the flesh and throw it in the mana pool and get my leather out of it. Oh, should I do it? Should I do it? I was debating on doing that, so I definitely can do it. Do I have an anvil? I don't have an anvil. Well then, let's make an anvil. Bonk. Yeah, I think that's right. Tiny Potato. His name is Shia LaBeouf.
Do it! Do it!
He is now a dancing Shia LaBeouf potato that screams, "Do it!"
Do it!
Mods are silly. I need to scan you. I need to scan you. I need to scan you. Scanning all the things and learning their aspects. I know. I love the Shia LaBeouf potato. And I have no idea why they chose to make him into a potato. Like, they could have made an entirely new creature just to put Shia LaBeouf's head on it or something, but no. Potato. And why? Because just do it. Scanning all of the things. These are already scanned. Now what you're seeing here actually is I'm using the thermometer from Thaumcraft to scan and figure out what the essences are in all of the items. And I'm actually learning about Thaumcraft essences that are in Botania armor pieces. So there's a lot of cross mod talk as well, which is very handy. Okay, you can go in the box. You can go in the box. You. You can go in the trash bag. Alright. So, now that I have made some of these things... No, not that book. The other book. Claim... Now I've got Alimentum, which I can scan. Treasure. No. I just now got diamonds? WTF. I have 1,500 diamonds, and I can make them on demand, practically. Oh, my diamond essence is running slim. That's sad. Let's make another 1,000 diamonds for now. There. I'm not just now getting diamonds. Silly game. Alright. All that can go in. You can go in. I don't need a damaged iron axe. What kind of treasure is that? Go away. Here I am looking gift horses in the mouth and whatnot, but, you know, that's okay. Questy book. So I still don't know how to make the Crucible of Souls. I need to make arcane stone bricks and arcane stone blocks. 16 and 4. I need stone. And I need some of these things. You know, there will be a mod one day where the game can read my mind. One of these days. And then the game will know just as much as I do how much I have and need. There we go. I have more of these than I ever could use. And I need a runic matrix and 5 pedestals. That's not how you spell these things. What is an ancient pedestal? And why can't I make one? Oh well. Okay. Actually, do 8. And then a runic matrix. I need any 4 shards, 40 ordo, Bordeaux, and a pearl. Four shards. Oh, what do you know? I have enough ordo left in this thing. Hooray, runic matrix. I need a plank there, because that's starting to bother me. Just that one spot. There. Now I can walk across just a little bit easier. Okay, so I need I are doing more things. Now, I need to remember how to build this darn contraption, because it's been a while. Bricks, blocks, air. Okay. Got it. And that means I need one more arcane pedestal. Dagnabbit. Unamas. Did I just get mooed at? I believe I did. Okay, so. Now. Can I center this, or am I going to go crazy by the fact that I have made this an even number? I think it's that second thing. Ten. Moment of deep breath. Minor. Just minor. It's more like I want it to look good, and the centering helps it look good. But I can justify not doing that. I don't ever want to claim any sort of OCD. I do have some habits and some tendencies and some things that I like to feel look good-ish. But this isn't a hole in my floor. It's my stairway. I could probably put railings around the top hole just to make it look a little bit more intentional, but for right now, it's a hole in the floor with stairs. Yes, you are correct. Now I'm trying to figure out how I can do this and what the total thing is going to be, because ultimately, if you look in the book, the base structure is a 3x3. That's the base structure. And then you have to have areas around it where pedestals are sitting. So ultimately it's an odd numbered structure. Random toothpaste, indeed. That is certainly random. And I will leave you to that. So, odd number structure in an even number space does tend to look a little bit strange, just because it's off by a block. But I can offset that by the fact that to run this whole monstrosity, I need to have a bunch of warded jars in the general vicinity. So if I've got a bunch of warded jars here, I could just have them on one side, and then have the whole thing scooted over one block this direction, and then that will adjust for unevenness. So I will count that as good. So if I count this space, we are 9. Okay. And then what do we got for this direction? I'll count it out to here-ish. 11. That'll do. So in a 9x11 space, 5 is the middle, and 6 is the middle, I think. Pretty sure 6 is the middle. Yes, okay. I can do this. I can brain. That goes there. These go here, like so. These go on top. And this bugger goes here. You be sure to give them a swift kick in the nuts for me, alright? Good luck, don't die. And I right click. Hooray! Pretty things are happening. It's one of my favorite structures in the entire game. Like in all of modded Minecraft, this is one of my favorite structures. Just purely based on looks. Generally, shooting people is frowned upon, even if they break in. But pretty happenings. Happenstances of amazeness. Alright, so now I need my 8. And I can keep this fairly narrow if I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Alright. I'm going to assume that there's drink involved there. Because most people don't break into their own house unless they've been drinking. In which case, I hope he brought some home for you. There. And I also like the pedestals because they do that. They're neat. Alright, so I've got my altar all built and ready to go. Speaking of drink, I need water. He broke in by unlocking the door. I'm pretty sure that just means he found an alternate key. Alright, so do this thing there. Sure. I will say, I broke into my mom's house once. We had gone out to dinner or movie or something, I don't know. And we came back only to find out she forgot her key. So she started panicking, and I'm not one to panic, so I just started looking around. And I decided, you know, hey, I've looked into lockpicking before. I know the general concept. But I went the simple approach and went with the credit card entry method. It took me 3 seconds to get in her front door, and she just looked at me like, I'm not entirely sure I feel safe anymore by my door. So she almost immediately went out and bought a credit card proof door. So that's my fun story. You can go here. I hate Essentia travel, like transport. I absolutely hate it. Essentia transport is one of the worst mechanics. As much as I absolutely adore Thaumcraft, Essentia transport is bad. It's just obnoxious. Let's see, what else do I want? What else does the book tell me I want? The book tells me I want a silver wood rod. Okay. You are correct. The Great Wood Wand isn't exactly cutting it in terms of capacity. So, silverwood. Rod core. 1 of every essence. And 9 aspects of everything. Okay. There you go. That's the spirit. And the other part about Thaumcraft I don't particularly care for is having to math out all of the aspects. Not my favorite part. And then he got shot for his troubles. Alright, let's figure out how to math this right. Yeah, absolutely fair to do that. Oh, I've never scanned glowstone. Let's do that. I've never scanned stone bricks. You have an interesting family. Okay, so aluminum ingot has air. That might be an interesting option. Oops. What else do we got? We've got air. I mean, it's definitely a good source for air, honestly. Interesting people are a good thing. Interesting people are what make the world interesting. Go figure. Alright, I have not scanned blaze powder. Fire. And you are fire and magic, so that might be a good thing. So I've got Terra, Purd, Air, Fire and Magic. Okay. I would suspect falling down anything that's a great height might consider hurt. So I'm not entirely sure chimney needs to be the specific hurting factor there. Unless chimney happens to have pointy things inside, in which case, yes, that's going to hurt more. Let's see, what doeth have water? Water. Give me water. Lily pad's got water. Clay is a good answer. I suppose if the chimney happens to be in active use, then that would certainly be more painful. So clay is aqua and terra, which means I then need a purd source. Aqua, terra. These are the four. So I need ordo or purd. Not much in the way of ordo sources, really. Ooh, wax capsules have ordo. Are you calling yourself a chimney? Sploosh! suppose that kind of does count.
Do it!
So if I do this, so that's my Ordo, that's my water and earth, that's my fire, that's my air. So I don't need cobblestone. I just figured you were telling me your life experiences. And it's always nice to hear someone's life experiences. So, this is a 4. And this is 2. Okay. I need this thing. So 2 of each and a shard. Okay, so that gave me 2. Not the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I have done the math. Ow, fire. Fire hurts. That didn't work at all. I've caused problems. Why did that work? I put in all of the numbers of the things. Oh well. Gotta mess some hands now. Bye, purple goo. See you later. Purple goo! In this case, flying purple goo. Yes, whenever you screw up in magic, it creates a byproduct of purple goo called flux. And it's unpleasant. So, let me try this again. And see what might have gone wrong. So, just to make sure I'm not going crazy here, to make the balanced shard, I need to throw an entropy shard, which is purred, into a crucible that has 2 each of air, fire, water, earth, and ordo. You know, there are 6 total aspects. You need 5 of them here, and the 6th one you're throwing in. Because it's a balanced shard, so it's all 6. So that's the thing. So 2 of each essence, and then 1 shard. So I've got 2 air, 1 ordo, 4 fire, and then earth and terra. And I put it in so that there's 4 of each, and then I dump in 2 shards, and that should give me everything I need. We've got 1 essence here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is the 6th essence. That should work. As far as I'm aware, that should work. But it didn't. So let's try it again, just to be sure. This is clear. Stop putting me on fire. Quit it. Okay. So this is 2. I see what's happening. I see what's happening, and I absolutely hate it. Speaking of goo, More goo! Oh, I've got liquid goo this time. I don't like liquid goo. I see what's happening and I hate it. Clay is used in one of these recipes and I wish there was a way to turn it off. So, I cannot use clay for my source of water. That means I need a different source of water. Sugar canes would work. And that gives me air. Which means I don't need this. Okay. Let's do sugar cane. So this is air and water. This is fire. Air, water, fire, earth, and purd means that I can use ordo shards. Are you talking about this huge chest? Or are you talking about this huge chest? Because this is a digital storage system that has ever so much bullshit inside of it. Whereas this is just a very large chest that also has a very large amount of storage in it. So I have plenty of places to put things. Yes, this is Applied Energistics. This is a tech-based mod, and I just realized that you may not have seen my tech building yet, because I believe I've been mostly focusing on magic since you've been here. So let's go over to the tech building, shall we? Because this is a cable that leads this away. So I've got it hooked up to my Botania system over here. And this is a small taste of the tech, because the tech is being used to automate Botania. So this cable goes this away. And this goes actually under my walkway, because I like it. This is my tech building. I haven't fully finished building it yet, but I'm getting there. And then, my tech building. Wires and cables fracking everywhere. Let's clear this arrow so it's not on the screen. Wires, glowy things, cables. These are lasers. Let's start up the laser show. The laser show's pretty. I need diamonds. Let's start up that. Let's make 60 of those. Laser show. There we go. Blue means it's running at the fastest possible speed. So now I've got my lasers cooking up some diamond chips for me. Lasers! So this is my tech room. This is where I automate all of the things. All of these machines do various stuff that makes me things I need. These rolling machines make plates for me, that kind of stuff. Over here is an Uber furnace. It's an elite smelting factory. So if I tell it to make me a thing, let's see. I'm going to need more stone soon enough. So let's make 400 smooth stone. So if I tell it to make me 400 smooth stone, it's going to go over here in this factory and just dump in a whole bunch of cobblestone and start cooking it up. And this is currently cooking up 7 at a time, fairly quickly. As you can see, all of these progress bars, each time is a new smooth stone. So, automation is awesome. So that's my smelting factory, and then we've got a crushing factory that doubles your ores, so it turns an iron ore into 2 crushed iron, which you can then smelt up into ingots, that kind of stuff. All of these other machines make up the various components needed to make more of these machines. So these make up alloys that mix up diamond and obsidian and redstone and iron into an ultimate alloy type material. these machines here will stamp up my various electronic circuits needed to make more of the machines. These ones make up vacuum tubes made out of glass and iron and redstone and stuff. And then wires everywhere doing all sorts of different things. And then downstairs is my amazing smeltery system. So each one of these beasts actually produces 4 different metals. So this beast is actually 4 different smelteries. This top one is 2 by 3 or 3 by 3 by 2, cooking up metal, cooking up iron, and this one's got gold, etc. So this one handles all of the production of these 4 metals, and this one handles the other 4 metals. And then these 2 in the corners here produce my 2 alloys that I need, bronze and titanium. And then as far as a good place to get lava, that's what this little tower here is for. This is actually cooking up fire essence. And essence is a magical crop, so we'll cover that in a moment. But it just basically dumps in fire essence and cooks it up into lava. Hello, Viralis TV. I think that's how you pronounce that. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Essences, yes, essence. Magic essence. Magical crops are the way that you get all of your materials in this pack. Because in this pack, this is a barren wasteland. You start off with nothing. And the premise in this pack is that the world has died, and you have woken from a deep sleep to find that the world has died, and you have vague memories of what the world used to be. So your goal is to rebuild the world, basically. So the world is a barren wasteland. There are no ores, so there is no point in mining. You can mine, you can dig holes, but you're not going to find anything other than stone. So you have to grow all of your crops with magical essences. And that's what I've got down here. I've got a setup watering all of my various magical crops. And then I've got Botania shooting some magical essence through this magical spreader here, waiting for the timer to tick down. Tick, 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 tick. There we go. So, magical essence fires, hits my drum, which harvests all of the crops, and then they get collected and processed into the various materials that I need. So that is why I have no problems with all of the materials that I've been gathering, because I've got a lot. I've got all the magical crops giving me all of the materials that I could ever need. I did beat the dragon. In fact, where did I put his egg? Ah, yes. I've got his egg stuffed in my useless junk chest here. Not in this useless junk chest. Where did I put that egg? I don't remember. Ah, there's the egg. My other useless junk chest. Because there's not much that you can do with the dragon egg. I can make things with the dragon egg, but they're mostly revolving around breeding up bees or fish. And I don't really care to do that. No, not in this pack. This is Minecraft 1.7.10. It's an older version from before you could respawn the dragon. There was no way to respawn the dragon in this pack, or in this version of Minecraft. So, one dragon, that's it. That's all you get. And I've got my bee, my apiaries here. Or alvearies, I suppose. This is where I can breed up my bees if I need to. I have lots of bees sitting around. I went damn near crazy breeding up all these bees. But I'm better now. Little bit scarred, but that's okay. A little bit scarred. So yeah, that's my tech. That's all my tech. The mess. So grass is done through Botania. And what you get is you get dirt eventually. And then you can dirt bone meal. Or sorry, dirt bone meal. What am I talking about? Words. Words are hard. These things here, the dead grasses, you break them and eventually get what you need to start off Botania, and you can also get bone meal and stuff. And then you bone meal the grass, or you bone meal the dirt, and eventually you can get these the actual standard tall grass. And then once you get the standard tall grass, you come over to your mana pool that you've already got going, and you throw that in, which gets you a pasture seed. And then you can plant down the pasture seed on a spot of dirt, which, oh sure, let's do this piece of dirt. And it turns it into grass. And then the grass will spread from there. So yeah, this, as I said, this pack is all about regrowing the world. So you start from very little, and you work your way up to the different materials that you need to build up the world. The wall was important because I was constantly fending off monsters. When you start off this pack, you have no weapons, no armor, no nothing. And the night comes surprisingly fast. So your only defense to start off with is dig a hole. And I didn't want to live underground forever, so I eventually made a wall so that I can work above ground. Blue wood. Yes, blue wood. This is a eucalyptus tree from Extra Biomes XL. And it's, if you look at rainbow eucalyptus, it looks kind of like this. It's got all of the various colors in it. So just Google search for rainbow eucalyptus. You'll see a pretty interesting looking wood in the real world. Hey, Ender Gaming Films. Congrats. I hope that now that you've figured that out, you can put that to good use in your mod. I got distracted. I'm gonna go back to doing a thing again here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I don't need the wax caps anymore, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. I know I don't have much in the way of commands yet. I've got standard Scottybot commands, but not much. I'm working on it. You gave up on the mod already? I have just figured out something that I need to do. I will be back in a brief moment. I've returned. It was a brief trip. I'm back now. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Frack. It happened again. I hate this. I hate it so much. Okay, so I can't use cobble. Because if I use cobble... let's see, where are you? Crucible. There we go. Cobble in the crucible with enough Perditio equals sand. So if I throw a bunch of cobble in there, it comes out as sand. Hooray! So... messes! I've created messes. Ow. Fire bad. Okay, so let's make one. Hold on. Shard. I want to make more Ordo shards. I got both. I know, it's amazing. Ow, fire. Fire's still bad. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, let's try this a different way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. God! Frackin' son of a poop! Now I'm getting moss stone. More goo! Why must alchemical conversions be made in the same machine? Okay, so that, fine. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That. That. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I can't put that in there. That was weird. Okay. Okay, good. Done. Hate that. All of that pain, and I forgot what I was actually going to make. Totally forgot what I was trying to make because it's driven me so crazy. Book should tell me what I was trying to make. Book, what was I trying to make? Silverwood rod. You are correct. Okay, so I need one of each shard. And I have a whole bunch of crap. I don't want to make all those things, but I'm gonna have to. Okay. Maybe. Maybe at some point, yes. I am not going to be throwing around mod status very well. I've had some issues with that in the past. So if you stick around long enough, come back regularly, make yourself known, then definitely can be considered for that. Okay. Yes, but only if you find me a first wife. New phone, what'd you get? Oh dear. What have I gotten myself into? Pixel 2, how do you like it so far? I've debated on that myself. I've got the Nexus 6P, and Google's offering a buyback program right now. I could get like 150 bucks off of mine. But I'd want the biggest Pixel 2 with lots of memory and stuff, and I'd price that out to almost $1,000, so I'm still hesitant. Hey, what do you know? I'm also a guy. Go figure. I need magic. Where did I get magic from? No, not Purd. I need Cancio. My magic was going to come from these things. But I need something else, I think. Ooh, moss stone. That might do. That's a nice deal, assuming he doesn't care. Good to know. I might have assumed otherwise. So I'm assuming he doesn't care about getting the hand-me-down phone. Maybe he's a little bit less picky about which devices he gets. Okay. Fire. So fire and magic, that's good. Earth, or water and air, that's also good. So I need Ordo. Yes. Have I not scanned the shards? That's weird. I should do that. Oh, well, good. That'll make things easy then. You get shiny new phone, he gets shiny newish phone, and a plan. It sounds like a good deal all around. Make me shards. You know what? Make me all of the shards. I want all of them. All of the shards. No. That button. Okay. Shard. I am missing aqua. And air. And Terra. And fire. I don't know why I don't ever call fire by Ignis. I don't know why I do that. Make me finish my Ordo stack. That's all those shards. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm currently on the Google Fi. There, that's what I was looking for. And I'm doing actually 30 bucks a month. So I mean, for me, single guy, no one else to cover, great deal. But if you guys have unlimited, then 95 a month for 2 unlimited is actually a really good deal. What are you on about, Preston? Inconceivable! He has very slowly built up a tolerance to whatever poison he's passing out. So let's get some tubes going here. I need more tubes! I need lots more tubes, actually. Ah, that would also do. I like my answer better. Because lol references. Essentia tube. Iron, glass, quicksilver, gold, iron, etc. Iron, glass, gold, quicksilver. Let's make up some more of that stuff. And make up some Essentia tubes. Alright, that's all the tubes I'm gonna get. Alright, so you're gonna need coal. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and I could easily go over, but I don't use my phone nearly as much as I would assume most other people do. And when I do use my phone, I'm usually at home or at work, both of which have Wi-Fi, so I don't really need the data portion of it as much. I've only gone over my 2 gig plan like once in the last year and a half, so... but yeah, if you're always out and about and using data, then absolutely you'll need that. This is Mana Weave from Botania. Less mana cost on using tools and rods. So it's great if you're using a lot of mana related tools. I've never had a need for it. I find it pretty though, so I always make it. I like Botania's colors. It's got a nice, vibrant color scheme. Alrighty, Ender Gaming. Good luck with that last minute grind. Yes, hi Ninja. How you doing? The thing I like about the Google Fi plan is that they claim that it's X amount per month, but in reality it's essentially a pay-as-you-go. Because yeah, you can pay, what is it, like 10 bucks per gig per month, something like that. But they always charge you back for the gigs, the amount of data that you don't use. So if you only use whatever, half a gig or whatever the hell the numbers are, you get charged back at the end of the month. So you're only paying for what you use. And if you go over, you're not paying extra for going over. You just pay whatever the next number is. So I like it because they're not trying to charge you up the ass for not following the rules. They're just straight up charging you. Like, that's all there is to it. It's a straight up one-for-one fee. No stupid questions, no stupid gimmicks. That's all it is, and I like them for that. I like that they're just straight up about their fee scheme, and they charge you. They give you money back if you don't use it. It's not like it's just lost like most of the other plans. So I'm definitely digging Google Fi so far. Alright, now for the part I absolutely despise. Managing Essentia transportation. I want stickers. What the hell they call labels, probably. Yeah, labels. Let's make some labels. Lots of them. Oh, not as many lots as I wanted. But 24 will do for now. Alright, let's start cooking this crap up. Yeah, Preston, if you're talking about your home internet, that's a pretty decent deal. If you're talking about crazy excessive cell data usage, then that's a whole different ballgame, and I don't know what to say to you. Alright, let's label you. And let's see about getting that. Are you gonna let it transfer? Oh, that's right, I need to do that. You're not gonna let it transfer, are you? Okay, fine. Wand. Kill that connection, and kill that connection. Oh, man. Hey, it worked. Alright. Something just growled. Oh, that's the tubes. They make funky noises, apparently. You're still boiling away, and of course, this is where my hatred for Essentia comes in. Suddenly, where this was Terra before, and this was Purd before, now this is Purd, and the Terra is all the way up there. Because the way this thing cooks up makes no bloody sense. I am going to have to fight this thing tooth and nail to get what I want, I think. So if I turn that back on and turn that back on, are you going to be able to do the things? No, I don't think you are. Just do stuff. Make it go. I hate these systems so much. It's doing things, but it's not doing things right or well. 39, 38. So Terra is eventually making it into here. It's just taking for bloody ever because it's thinking that there's a problem with the pipe network. Do I have XP tab? Cause this? I don't know what that is. Finish doing. There are a couple ways to store XP in this. I don't remember all of the methods actually, because we've got the think tank, but that I believe only collects XP that drops from the ground. I'm not sure I can put my own XP in there. We do have molten experience, but molten experience is only from cooking up these things, and I don't know how you would go about then using the molten experience. So that's a question. I do typically have XP tanks in other packs, Jar of Enchanter's Concentrate. That sounds about right. And I'm sure, since I can't click on this, I am sure that there is something that I can do in the book to learn more about that. I just don't know how yet. So, short answer I think is yes, but long answer is yes, but I don't know how for the most part. I don't really have any significant use for XP though. This pack doesn't really have much in the way of XP requirements, because the only thing that you can use XP for in vanilla is renaming things in the anvil or repairing, and then enchanting. Well, I can enchant through this contraption here with Botania, and it uses mana instead of experience. And that's the only reason I would ever really need to use experience for enchanting, is for enchanting. So this lets me work around that. So I've got experience. I don't think I've ever used it. At least not much. I renamed this. That cost me like 5 experience. So I don't particularly focus on keeping my experience around at all. Are you guys done yet? 64 and 64. Good. You're done. Alright. Next is putting these over here. It's a tiny potato named Shia LaBeouf.
Do it!
And he screams, "Do it!" whenever you right-click on him.
Do it!
Alright, next thing to cook up, I'm going to close these for now, is sugarcane. Do that. So you are going to get me air, herba, here we go with these problems again. No, nothing at all. And then I need to put another pipe for the air, if the air will cooperate. Hey, Emerald Sugar, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Come on, air. You can do it. Actually, you know, because this is always such a fight for me, I'm going to bring some encouragement.
Do it!
And none of it's going to cooperate. Okay. So you're at 10, you're at 11, 11. You're probably going to make it 12 at some point. Yeah, okay, so they're moving, but so painfully slowly that it might as well not happen. So let's do this. Let's see if I can just get the blue in. See, when it has a path that it knows how to follow, it'll do it quickly. Nope, this stuff is purely its own unique semi-liquid stuff. And only these modded items can actually interact with it. So unfortunately, that's a hard lockdown there. Alright, so let's turn that on and that on. Turn that off and that off and that off. Why are you... There we go. Now we've got air. Okay. This is one of my least favorite modded mechanics ever. Like, this essence manipulation is such a pain. I know there are ways to make it easier later on, but the early methods are just so painful. It's like the worst thing ever. Okay, so air's done. I can turn this back on to get the water going. So water's full.
Do it!
So now we need air. And herba. So you can connect and you can connect. Let's turn you off and you off, just to give it a straight path. Okay, good. And then that needs to connect. That can disconnect for now. Hello, kitty. Okay, so that's the green. And all that's left is the air, so that's good. No, kitty. No, kitty. I disagree with your talking methods. All right. Okay, we got everything out of there that we want. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Cat, seriously. Cat is being insistent upon attention. Now, this herba doesn't need to be here, because I don't need it for anything at the moment, but I might eventually, so it's going to go there anyway. Alright, so this is all cleared out again, and now I need to cook up the blaze rod. So this is where it's going to be challenging, because it's a 4 and 2. So if I cook up, you know, a half a stack of this, I'm going to get the 64 magic that I need, but I'm also going to get 2 buckets of fire. So I'll need to keep that in mind. So you, and you. And I'm going to need to turn off some of these connections for now. Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, so you are fire. You are done being fire, apparently. So let's turn off that. And that. Turn on that and that. You are now more fire. Good. So now, fire should continue flowing in there as it cooks up, which is good. This part takes a little while, because it takes some time to cook that up. Well, so the problem is if you look at the blaze rod, it's made of fire and purple stuff. If I only have one of these, it either can't finish. I don't remember if it can't finish or if it loses some of it, because it has to break it down into 2 different components. So I don't remember for sure if it just can't finish at all or if it fails entirely. So you have to have a stack of them to be able to handle the large number of possible outputs. In fact, 4 isn't even technically enough if I'm going to cook down something bigger. So that's a problem. So you can go there. You can go there. You can turn off for now. Let's see. You can go on and on. The rest of the fire can go in. 3, 4. Come on. There's the 4. Okay. So now, we've got another fire coming. You can come away, because you're done. I can remove these. And as I said, there are better methods to cook those up and move the essence around later. I just don't have access to any of it yet because there's a bit of a progression that needs to happen in this mod. So you kind of have to go from the early stages to the later stages one at a time. Okay, why is none of this crap working? Why is fire not coming out this way? Ah, well. So let's put down this and see if we can get purple. Good, got purple. So now let's cut off the fire. And that. So we should just get boatloads of purple now. And we end up with fire at the top as well. Awesome. Okay. So you should just be bunches of purple. Yeah, it's 64 purple. Okay, purple done. You can connect. You can connect. You can connect. Fire. Good. Fire doing thing. As soon as I figure out how to move the Essentia so that it actually goes where I want it to, rather than having to reconnect all these pipes all the weird places, I will definitely have the pipes moving all the way over to here and just fill up these jars as I need them. I'm definitely planning on doing that, but I need to figure out how to do that so that it actually works without getting all stopped up like it's been doing. Because currently just only one... The problem is that only one type can go through the pipe at a time. So if fire is trying to go through the pipe, purple cannot go through the pipe. So fire has to finish getting to where it needs to go before the next thing can move. So then you have to figure out how to get that one essence to the end of the line. And there are a few ways to do that, but it's not easy early on. So I'll have to tinker with that and see if I can get that moving. So that's going to have to be another night, because that's definitely painful. Alright. So I've been doing this entire thing trying to make silverwood. All of this mess has been to make a silverwood wand. Night's questionable in this. You mean my real night or game night? Because game night's every 10 minutes. So I've got dark. Oh, I don't have Ordo. I need Ordo. God damn it. Game night? Let's see. We are currently just past noon in the game. So in the next 5 minutes, the sun's going to set and night's going to come up. So I need Ordo. What do I have that can give me Ordo? Pipe sealant. That's an interesting source of Ordo. Pfft, that's not what I wanted to search for at all. Pipe sealant. I have enough lit up. So my wall area... Oops, I forgot to close the door. My wall area is completely lit up, so there are no mobs inside of my wall. Outside, the mobs will show up. So as soon as it becomes nighttime, there will be mobs. I typically ignore them because I don't need them. In fact, let's make some snowmen spawn, because I've got a snowman spawner here. Come on, snowman. You can do the thing. I believe in you. There we go. But snowmen do not live long here because they cannot survive in this desert environment. So they die. Almost immediately. And then I've got this bugger. He's a hobgoblin. He's a jerk. Cow here. Chickens, cows, pigs, none of those will spawn normally in this pack because of some configurations that the mod pack maker did. So you don't get pigs or anything like that. I have to make a spawn egg through magic to actually bring a cow or a pig into the world. I happen to have a chicken in a box downstairs that I've been using for a source of eggs. Chicken in a box. And chicken has made me many eggs. Okay, pipe sealant, that's what I wanted. Pipe sealant. I have 5. I need a lot more than that. How doth I make the pipe sealant? Pipe sealant is made just by cactus green, okay. Bed, you would need to make string into wool, and then you can make a bed. And you can get string through, you can grow cotton to make string, or you can kill spiders to get string, that kind of stuff. Cactus green, pipe sealant. There we go. So pipe sealant can go into the cook pot. That's going to get me a stack of this stuff. So yeah, let's just because this pack is so unique, let's show you the beginning here. So if you go back to the very beginning, what the world came to be. So you start off with this. You've woken from slumber once more, but this time things seem a little bit different. The world itself appears dead around you, a wasteland stretching off into the distance. So everything's dead. So then you help the world recover. And it's actually voice acted, by the way. It's pretty well voice acted.
You've awoken from slumber once more, but this time things seem a little different.
It's a little bit quiet, so I'm going to skip that for now. So then you start off with what the world came to be, and this is your quest chain to start off with. So you start off with, let's try punching things. So obviously, punch tree, get wood, except for all the trees are dead and dried up. So whenever you punch a tree, you get dead wood planks, charcoal, and you can get flint from the dried up rocks that are lying around. So you start up by gathering a little bit of material, and then you make your tools by making up the small tool pieces like the pickaxe head, shovel head, and a stick to put it all together. And then you go punch those dead grass things that I showed you earlier, and then you can get some fertilizer, clay, bone meal, etc. And this is how you get some of your life to start. So you go through the quest pack and just, go through piece by piece and build up as it tells you kind of what to work through building up the world. You get crop sticks so you can start growing your crops. Mutation helps you get started with witchery, and witchery has other ways of growing up the world, because witchery is all about natural magics, etc. So this quest chain just takes you through step by step how to build the world, and it's very nicely built. There's a little bit of lore behind it, so it's a nice read as well. And that's why I love quest packs, because quest packs tend to have a lot of thought behind them. They tend to have a lot of lore. They have a lot of quests. The flight that I'm using is from Britannia, and that is with the Flugel Tiara, and that is something that you make from Gaia spirits. Ender air bottles, so you have to go to the end and actually collect air from the end. Elementium ingots, you actually throw mana steel ingots, which are made out of iron and mana. You throw those into a portal that links to the world of the elves, and they throw back their version of the metal. See, that's how you get that metal. And the Gaia spirits come from actually fighting Gaia. And Gaia is a boss fight. I can actually do that if you want to see it. Oh yeah, collecting end air is easy. I can do that quick if you want. It's nothing. You literally go to the end with the bottle, and you right click the bottle in the air, and you get end air. Like, that's all there is to it. Go to the end, right click in the air. You're literally just collecting air from the end, and you get end air. But that's tricky because you actually have to get to the end, and getting to the end in this pack is a little bit different because there's no end portal that actually spawns in the world. So you actually have to make the end portal as well. So it's definitely tripsy. Yep, spoopy. All sorts of spoopy. Notice down there, see that? Those are my death waypoints. I actually fell off a couple times. I left him there for prosperity's sake. I did die. I'm owning up to it. It happened. Huh? What glass? What glass you talking about? You talking about these? There I am, in my relatively vanilla. Oh, that wasn't glass. That was actually cloud formations. They're dark clouds. In fact, I think I got a couple of them. Oh, I did get a couple of them. Or did I put them in my junk chest? I think my junk chest has clouds. Yeah, I've got a couple clouds. Dark clouds causes lightning strikes. I've never actually seen them cause lightning strikes, though. That's kind of weird. Let's see. How the world feels is where I was. And I need to make silverwood rod. Alright, so we are about to actually do an infusion. 2, 4, 6, 7, so it's moderate. I never played Dark Cloud. I missed a lot of games that people would consider really good and classics. I never have time to go back and catch up. So this is a moderate. I don't want that to blow up on me, so what I need to do is I need to stabilize. I probably should have thought about this in my placement, but let's think about stabilize. We have stabilizers. No, there's no end city in this version of Minecraft either. The end portal is literally just you fall down a hole, you end up in the end. This is the standard end portal. I just had to make it here instead of elsewhere. And then you just fall through, you end up in the end, and then you fall through the little end fountain portal thing to come back home. There's no end cities to find. Alright, stabilizers. What stabilizers do I want to make? What is this? Weird, okay. I guess I could just do a bunch of heads. I guess. I could do crystal clusters too. Crystal clusters might be a good idea for stabilizing. Because I have a bunch of crystals. Where's my other crystals? Missing water? There we are. Crystal clusters. Stabilize crystal clusters. Bunches of crystals. Alright, crystal clusters. Stabilizing is a bit tricky as well. And actually that's where symmetry comes in. You know how I was kind of a little bit anal about symmetry? If you don't symmetrically stabilize this infusion, it can go all sorts of wrong, including exploding, setting you on fire, shooting you with your lightning, all that kind of stuff. Also including destroying the items that you're trying to make. So symmetry is actually really important here. And that's actually going to be a challenge. It's bad. Okay, so bookmark the center. And I'm going to throw some of these crystals underneath, just for now. That's not where that goes. Alright. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it'll do. So that is... I'll do another row. This is... symmetrical stability, and it has to be on all four corners, so I can't just do one side versus the other. You have to do all four. So this is to prevent all of the bad things from happening when you're doing the infusion. So this is me just making sure that it's not going to blow up in my face. And I fell down a hole. I don't like falling down a hole. There we go. That'll do. That's a lot of stability. It's not. It'll do me for a while as long as I keep two relatively stable infusions. But so if you look at the silverwood, this moderate here, that indicates how unstable it is by default. And the reason for that is there are 7 things surrounding it, and 7 is a little bit difficult to be symmetrical. Because it needs that radial symmetry. It needs to be symmetrical on all sides. So if I've got 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here, I should have 2 here. But I'm only going to have 1 on this side because it's only 7 instead of 8. So by default, it's already slightly asymmetrical. So it's going to cause a little bit of problem, but not too bad. Alright, so I have all of these things. I need my silverwood. Now, I only have enough stuff on me to do this once. If it fails, I'm just gonna have to stop it and deal with it later. Because this is actually the last thing I'm gonna do tonight, just a heads up. I am going to call it a quits after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one can go right there. So this is the infusion. Let me kill my center line there. Waypoint center, remove. Home can go off for now. There. So this is the infusion. I am taking a silverwood log, and trying to turn it into a silverwood rod core to make a wand out of it. And I am infusing the silverwood log with all of the magical essences of the shards and the aspects. So this infusion altar will draw the items from these these pedestals, as well as draw the essence directly from these jars. So, are we ready to turn it on? I'm only kind of ready to turn it on. I know, but it is almost 1 a.m. here, and this is a little bit later than I would usually stream. But I've had people talking, and that's been fun. And I've been making progress in doing things, which is also fun. So, you know, fun. Fun is fun. Fun is good. So, are we ready to push the button? I am ready to push the button. Here we go. Right click. Noises. It's pulling the essences from the jars. That's air, that's fire, that's water. And then earth. And then Ordo. And then Perditio's next. And then Precantatio is last, the purple stuff. And then it's going to start pulling the shards directly from the pedestals, like so. No! Purple goo! Son of a bitch. It failed. God damn it. And I don't know where it failed. What am I missing? Tell me what I'm missing! I'm missing either... I'm missing either the green shard or the blue shard. I don't remember which. Let's see if I can catch it in time before it eats everything. No! Falling down a hole is not helpful. Blue shard! Oh, thank God. Okay. So that's the kind of thing that can go wrong. It actually lost the blue shard in the process, and then it couldn't finish because it didn't have the blue shard to finish the infusion. So then, while it waited, it started eating up additional essences to fill itself up, but it wasn't ever going to complete until I gave it the item it needed. So that's the kind of failure that you can expect. So a lot of the times what people will do, and what I probably will do, is put hoppers adjacent to these things and put additional items in there that you need. So if I need a green shard, I'm going to have a hopper with a handful of extra green shards just in case. That really sucks when you get the infusions that require some really expensive items. It's really painful to craft additional of those items just in case something goes wrong. But it's still better than the alternative. You know, say for example, if I needed 128 of each of these essences, you know, I might have to plan for an additional jar of each one of these just in case. And that can get really expensive really fast. But I've got my silverwood rod. That's good. And next up, I need 2 charged thaumium caps. Thaumium cap. So, thaumium nuggets. I need 2 thaumium. And then thaumium nuggets. No. No. I need Ordo. I don't have any Ordo. I have 0.5 Ordo total. That's great. What about this? That's expensive as balls. Okay, good to know. That's 25 of each. Plus the balance shards that I absolutely hate making. So I will have to make those later. But I want one. I want a bunch, actually. Let's see about getting some ordo quick here. Closest ordo here. I need to actually put on my suit so I can see it. That is definitely some ordo. What the? Why do I have glass essence here? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Might as well grab this one while I'm here. And that's that. Okay. I think that's going to be enough. Wait a sec. I have a thing here. I forgot I have things here. And I have another one here. I've had things near me all along. That was a weird noise. What was that noise? Alright, inert caps. Now comes the part I think I'm gonna hate. I need to infuse these. And I need to get Potentia and Aurum aspects, neither of which I have currently. And I'm exhausted, and that's gonna take another half an hour of cooking up stuff, including the Salus Mundus. So I'm gonna do that at a later time. So my poor Silverwood wand is going to go unfinished for the time being. Almost, though. Almost. What does void metal take to make? Void. I do not have recipe for void yet. Okay. I'll have to figure that out, because that's in the book next. Ah, dabbling in darker aspects. Okay, so I'm going to have to get warp. And warp is where you slowly start to corrupt your mind, and the world starts doing weird things to you. I'll start having headaches and darkness of vision and throbbing heartbeats in my head, and whispers will start happening, so I try to save that for last, so that I don't have to suffer through that for too terribly long. But that's coming up soon, so I have to keep that in mind. Alrighty. So, made a lot of progress today. A lot of progress. New people, new friends, new followers, plus a lot of progress on Thaumcraft, which is one I've been holding off on for quite some time here, so all's good. All is good. Soon here, though, I would like to... New cats. I didn't get new cats. Did I get new cats? Got a cat making a lot of noise, but he's not new. He's just obnoxious. But yeah, new friends. New friends are always good. So I'm going to fade off into the distance before I completely lose my mind. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the conversation. And I will see you next time. Tomorrow is going to be... later today, whatever. The next stream on Thursday evening Central Time is going to be with my other pack, with my two friends that I typically stream with, and that's going to be a hard mode questing pack that we're in the middle of progress on. So if you're going to join tomorrow, look forward to something completely different, and it's going to look drastically different than this, so don't be too shocked. So, I will see you all next time. Bye! Bye! Bye-bye!